All right, is everybody ready to go? All right, please follow along now. All right, and again, if you have any questions or any doubts, you gotta let me know. All right, determine whether each expression is a monomial. So everybody should be able to say number one is definitely a what? Definitely a what? No. All right, and the reason why is because the variable in the denominator. You're not allowed to have a variable in the denominator. All right. Any questions with that? All right, everybody good? All right, now number two is definitely what? Definitely a yes. All right, you're allowed to have a fraction in the denominator. All right, remember, monomials are separated with addition and subtraction. Okay. Now, number three. All right, number three. Everybody, take a look up here. And what Emily? Tell me what the answer is. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, Miss Allison. All right, you help me with number four. Yes. Now this, you're right. This is a first. All right. Good. And then? Easy as that. Good job. All right, you're up next. Tell me about number five, please. D to the fourth. Nice. What? Come on now, don't. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If you see it up there, you look back and you say, how did he get a 3? Or how did he get a 4? Or how did he get a 6? That's one of the most important things I can teach you is look at the answer and then how do we get the answer? All right, that's what you got to be figuring out. All right? So here we go. Kate, number 6. Come on, I want you concentrating. Beautiful. Perfect. All right. Next. Number 7. Go ahead, Miss Bragdon. Yeah, come on. It's easy, kiddo. If it's not easy, tell me. All right. You don't even, you're squirming before you even, I can understand the fractions, right? So if you're having troubles with fractions, now we're going to learn fractions today. Say this number. What does this fraction bar mean? Divide by what? You're asking me what 15 divided by 3 is. There you go. And then negative times the negative. Yeah, you okay with that, right? That's, come on. You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about the fractions. If you don't know how to do fractions, just ask me. It's going to be embarrassing if you go to high school and somebody asks you what 1/2 plus 1/3 is, and you're going, oh my gosh. Right? Come on. If you don't know, ask. Right? It's not difficult. You agree with me now? That's not that hard. All right? So, what did you say so far? 5. Yes, ma'am. Look how easy. Simple. Simple. All right? Vivian, help me with number 8, please.
Since the 18, the negative 18 and 7
Well, I'm asking about the numbers first.
Yeah.
Tell me what this is first. I want you to tell me what is this and this. 3, thank you. Now, M to the, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see it. I'm sorry. My brain was not thinking. I didn't even see the 2 out there. All right, so now if you need, you can use a calculator. All right, I'm so sorry. So we have to fix that now because we have to do the first one. That's what you were telling me. So what's 18 squared? Do you remember? Thank you. 324. And then it would be M to the what? Very good. All right. Now you're with me. All right, or I'm with you, actually. Okay, now finish it up for me. Negative 54 and then into the fourth. Now, you guys, it's important, Alex. So I remember what I told you. You're not allowed to write down answers. If you're not understanding that, speak up so I can help you. It's the last test I got for you. Then we take an exam. All right, so make it a good one. Is that okay? All right. Yes, sir. Good.
Wait, you multiply when the exponent is on the outside.
Power to power multiply. Please write that down if you're having any doubts. Power to power you multiply. This 2, just to make sure you're hearing me, is a power, and that's raised to a power. So that would be multiplied. Right? Okay. Up top. Here we go. Tell me about number 9. You don't need a calculator.
So 2/3
Squared would be what?
would be 4/9.
Yes, it would be 4/9. P to the
To the first.
no. Power to power.
Oh, sorry, to the second.
Yes, that's good though, okay? Come on now, make your correction on there. And look, and I'm trying to tell some of you guys, if you're making a mistake, when you make a correction, you should make yourself a note for the correction, and that way it sticks into your brain a little bit better. Right? If you got the problem right, there's no reason for a note. If you made a mistake, write the mistake, highlight it. All right, because all I'm going to ask you to do tomorrow is to just do this worksheet over. That's it. All right? Come on now. It's easy. 3 or 4 rules. That's all you got. Question? Okay. Ben, you're up. Number 10. Which is? Good. And then? You're awesome. Perfect. All right. Colin, you're helping me with number 11. You got the one that's a little bit different, okay? So now I want you to remember what the rule is. This is a power, this is a power, and that's a power. So what do I do with powers?
We would multiply them.
That's right. So what is that?
So that would be 4 times 2. So 4, and the power would be 4 times 2 equals 4, and then 8.
That's the answer. 4 to the 8. Did I change the base? No, I did not change the base. I just want you to leave that as 4 to the 8th power. Very good? All right. Now, okay, Alex, you're up. Finding the area. So how do I find the area of a rectangle? What's the formula? Do you remember? Yes, base times height, or we could say length times width, either one. So if I multiply those, what would the area be? Sorry, let me just make this darker. Go. Good job, Alex. Okay, buddy. Good. Very good. Happy with that. Come on now. You understand all those up to this point, right? Okay, very good. Okay, 13. You're up. Tell me, what's the formula for area of a triangle? Yeah, so everybody make sure you know that. Area equals 1/2 base times height. So I'll let you tell me what the answer is now. Well, you come on now. You don't need to do. Yeah, you don't. Bless you. 12 a to the third. Yes, 12 a to the third, b to the fourth. Girls, everybody's okay with that? Okay, Allison. Like you understand it, or just go on to the next person and leave you alone. Okay, good. All right, come on. Anybody have any questions? Good? Okay, here we go. All right, moving on to the next section. All right, Jack. You know this, Jack. What is that? Yes, sir. Thank you. Listen, make sure you make yourself a note there. I'm not dividing the 8s and getting a 1. The reason we don't do that is because they both have what? They both have exponents, so we just subtract exponents when we divide. Everybody good on that? All right, remember, you're making yourself notes if you made a mistake. Jack, you're up. 15.
A to the third.
A to the third, B to the third. Beautiful. All right, Max, help me out. 16. What happens? What's x divided by x? Yeah, it cancels. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So the answer is really just y. All right, back over here, Emily. You're up. Help me with 17.
It's M to the third. And then
Shh, leave her alone.
wait, what did you do?
Leave it alone.
Okay.
Because it doesn't cancel. Do you agree?
Yeah, so just M to the first.
And then what happens to the p's? You with me now, right? Perfect. Good? Any questions? All right, Allison. Let's see you, kiddo. Tell me about this. Can I reduce the numbers at all?
Yeah.
What? Can I reduce 5 over 4 is the question. No, right? So we want to write negative 5 over 4. Allison, do you understand that? Okay, now tell me about the variables. The c's cancel. I know what you mean. The squared, c squared cancels. Then what? Very good. Now is that on the top or the bottom? Top, definitely. Thank you, kiddo. You good with that, right? Go ahead, tell me.
Wait, why would it be
Okay, now look, everybody look up so I can show you something. Look up, look up. Come on, Max, I'm talking to you. Can I put the negative on the bottom? Can I put the negative on the top? Can I put the negative out in front? Doesn't matter where it goes. Just traditionally, we usually put it in the numerator. Do you hear me? Or out here. We just really never put it down here. When you're simplifying, I want it out in front or on the top. But if you put it on the bottom, would I mark it wrong? No, because it's still correct. Yes, sir. We're not subtracting. We're dividing. Right? Positive divided by a negative is still a negative. Okay? 19. All right. You're awesome. Go easy. Okay, here we go. Kate, number 20. Now, do you remember what 4 cubed is? 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. All right. Now I want you to tell me what 3 cubed is. That one's easier. There you go, kiddo. All right, now go through the variables. It would be f to the what power? Yes, that would be right. Well, the answer is f to the 9th, right? Because this is 3. It's f cubed, right? And then it would be g to the what? Look up. This is a 1. Come on, Kate. There you go. Come on. And then it would be h to the what? Exactly. H to the 18. All right, here we go. Next. 21, Miss Bragdon. Now, I'll ask everybody to do is to reduce the fraction first. Four over 24. What does that reduce to? Yes. Negative, but wait a minute. Negative 1/6, right? Agreed? Okay, now tell me about the variable. But we don't have negative exponents. So we say, listen to me. Look, here's how I want your brain to look at it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if I'm crossing out, these two cross out. So it's negative 1 over 6x cubed. You with me on this now, right? Now, if you said x to the negative 3, you should be able to tell me x to the negative 3 moves it to the bottom. You with me? All right, so that's the first one that's kind of tricky, so double check yourself. Alex, you still with me? All right, what?
I just have a question.
Come on, tell me what the problem is. Hurry up.
So that's a 9, right?
Yes.
How come you multiplied 6 times 3 on the bottom, like the exponent times 3 on the bottom, and then you didn't multiply 9 times 3 on the top?
This is a 3 right there, right? I see what you're saying. So that's f to the third.
Oh, that's a 3?
Yeah, not a 9.
Oh, I thought that was a 9.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. She kind of asked me that too.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying the answer, right? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, that was f to the third. All right, here we go.
So this one is the y x is the power.
Right, here's what I want. X cubed over what? Y to the fifth and x to the eighth. That's how I'd like you to do it. And then what?
And then x to the fifth.
No, yes, so it's just y to the fifth and what's in the bottom? Yeah, x to the fifth. And then everybody knows I'm going to do what? Write them in alphabetical order, right? I'm not marking it wrong, but that's the way it should be. Go ahead, Tony. I don't care. I don't care. I want the answer. Your mind, your brain, after all the problems that we've done on IXL and all of this right here, I was hoping most of you just tell me, well, that's obviously 1 over x to the fifth, y to the fifth. Right? I want you to be able to do that. But all this other stuff is just to make sure it's right. All right? If you're having trouble seeing things. All right? With all the problems that we've done, it should be pretty easy. All right, so now I'm here. So Will.
Okay. So 23. You have P.
Good.
On the top.
Good.
And then, so you have negative exponents, so you move them to the bottom.
So it'd be.
So it would be Q squared.
Yeah.
And then R cubed.
You're awesome. Look how easy that is. Very good. All right. Okay, Ben. 12 to the negative 2 is the same as what?
You have to
Right.
So it'll be 1 over 12.
Now, what I general rule is this. If you can tell me what 12 squared is, you should just do it. What's 12 squared?
144.
Yeah, everybody in here should know that 12 squared is 144. All right. Colin, what do I have to do with 3/7 to the negative 2? What do I have to do? Now, keep in mind, both of these are being raised to the negative 2. So what do you have to do? Switch them. Thank you very much. So I want everybody to write 7 over 3 squared. Okay, and of course, Colin, the final answer would be
49
over
over 3.
Over-
No, 9.
over 9. Thank you. Everybody good with this? Okay. So now, Alex, you're up on 26. What do I have to do? Yes, thank you very much. So it's 3/4 to the 4th power, right? Now again, I wish you would be able to tell me 3 to the 4th is what? Do you know? Watch here. 3 times 3 is what? 3 times 3 is 9 times 9. You see what I'm saying? That should be an easy one. All right, 4 times 4 is the same thing. 16 times 16. Most people not so good with 16 times 16, so it's 256. All right. All right, 27, help me out. Jake, you're up. Come on.
Alright, so you can reduce the fraction.
Yep, so that's what?
Negative 5 over 1.
15 divided by 5 is what again?
It's 3 over.
Yeah, good. -3. Let's just leave it as that. And then, what happened to the W?
Just drop it.
Right? And then what happened to U to -1?
Bring it down to 1.
And so that gives me how many?
5 to the 4th.
I'll agree with U to the 4th, right? Because listen to me.
There's no
Yeah. Because you reduce. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All right? Not a big deal at all. All right, remember what I'm saying, girls. Doing okay? Girls? Good? Boys, you okay with that? It's not difficult. We've done it 1,000 times almost. All right, should be good at it. All right, 28. Okay, you're up. Come on now. I really want you to concentrate here. I really want to try to get some work done in my head. Go.
So you have to do the
And what is that?
fraction.
Good. And then?
And then you can move this negative, or C to the negative.
So it becomes
C to the
beautiful. And then?
and then you have the two D's cancel out.
Good.
And then F to the second.
That's how I want everybody to be able to do it. And then I don't need the fraction bar. Now look, if you're not seeing that, I need some help on this. I can't walk around. Allison, you still good? All right. 29, the easiest problem. So far, that's what?
1.
1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, Mr. Mead, you're up now.
Okay, so that would reduce to 1/9.
Okay, 1/9. Beautiful. All right.
And then the F's cancel out.
The F's cancel because they're both to the -2.
And then the G to the negative 5th will go to the top, so the G's.
Thank you very much,
And then
man.
it would be 8 to the 7th.
Wow. Very nice. That's exactly how you should be saying things at this stage. We don't have to move it all around. You just know that's what happens. Kate, did you have a question? Anybody have any issues? All right, man, that's pretty nice. All right, 31. Here we go. All right, Max, tell me.
Would it be like -6
Okay, good. So I'm going to make a fraction. I'm going to put -6.
over 1, and then on top you put T to the second.
Very good. T to the second. Now, just to make sure, I'm just going to write this. T cubed and T. That's what I did.
And then on the top you put U to the 4th.
Beautiful. And then,
On the bottom, or
yep.
here, on the bottom you put X to the 9th.
Wow, that's very nice. Very nice. Everybody good with this? Everybody good? Good? Okay, here we go. Now, back to Emily. Write as a rational. So square root of 13 is the same as 13 to what power? 13 to the... Now remember, keep in mind, you're right, this is to the... And that's to the 2. So it'd be... There you go, 13 to the 1/2. That's just a fact that you have to know. 13 to the 1/2. All right, Allison, tell me about the square root of 37. That is correct. All right, 34. Now, the only mistake you would make is I need you to make sure you tell me it's in parentheses, correct? All right. Everybody good? All right, 35. Kate. Now you have to write it as a radical. And then it would be under the radical sign, under the square root. You're right. Okay, is everybody good with that? Just going back and forth now. Make sure you know that. All right, now 36. You got to be careful on this one. 21. That's right. And z square root. Right? The 21 is not under the radical this time.
Why is it?
Because it's not in parentheses.
Oh, and it has the z.
This 21 is to the first power.
Oh, okay.
All right, Vivian. Now this calculator work. What's 81 to the 1/4? Everybody get out your calculator real quick. Here's how we do this. It's okay. Parentheses on your calculator. 1 divided by 81, close parentheses, caret, parentheses, 1 divided by 4. Now, you don't need the 1/4 in parentheses if your calculator puts it to the, in the exponent. So what did you get? No, math, enter. You with me on this, right? Anybody have any questions about how to use your calculator?
I have more of a statement. Really, instead of having to do all that, you can just put 81 1/4, and then it'll give you the same answer.
That is absolutely correct, but it's still a fraction,
Yeah.
right? The other way you can do it, remember, under math, there's 4th root of 81. You can do that also. And 4th root of 1 over 81, though. Sorry. Let me go ahead and fix this. All right, lots of ways. Double check your calculator. Make sure you know how to do it. All right. Here we go.
So now just that would be
Look, you're supposed to either do 1024 to the 1/5 power,
1/5.
or you're supposed to type in 5, hit that math.
Yes. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. What is it?
It would be 4.
Yes, 4. Girls, you okay with how to use the calculator? Don't be sorry. I understand what you did. All right, Ben, what's 512 to the 1/3?
That is
8 is correct. Okay. Colin.
All right, so that will be 1/2.
Everybody okay? Alex. 4th root of 1296 to the 1. Yes, do that. Very good. What'd you get? No. 1296. Do 1296 caret 1 divided by 4. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're 6 now, right? All right, 42, thank you. Yeah, 5. All right, does anybody have any issues on the calculator? calculator section. All right, here we go. Now, all of this is from the SAT and from the ACTs. All right? So we got some work to do here. All right, I think we can finish this up. All right, here we go. So, square root of 50 divided by 2. That's his calculator problem. So we're on you, Jack. Yes.
Okay. So I got
G. What did you get on your calculator? Yeah, do square root of 50 divided by 2 and tell me what that is. Everybody should be practicing. That's what these are here. These are actual, like, college entrance exams.
I got 3.5.
Right, so we're with G on this. Is everybody good? Everybody's good? All right, number 44. Jack.
I got E.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. If you don't know, speak up, guys. If you don't know, speak up. What? Good for you, kiddo. So do me a favor. Oh, I know what you did. Here's what you did. Look up. So on your square root, you did 50 divided by 2 like that. You have to do square root of 50, move outside the radical, and then divide by 2. You with me? I'm proud of you for that, okay? That's what you have to do. All right? Yes. Which one? Type it in on your calculator. You literally type in square root of 50, then go outside, make sure you're outside, and then divide by 2. No, you're rounding. You're rounding. Do you hear me? Okay. 45 brings me to max. Type that straight in your calculator. What'd you get?
Okay.
Good. Now listen to me. This is hard for most kids. So this answer right here is 128. Well, it's not, definitely not what? E. 16 squared, we already said, was 256, so that's not it. So you just have to plug them in. So do A. What is A? 2 to the 7. So what's the answer? You see what I'm saying on this now, right? All right. Correct answer is A. Now, 45 is a little bit tricky, so make sure you know how to use your calculator. That's what they're making sure of. Everybody good? All right. 46, Emily. That's right. And what's that? You better not be using a calculator for 21 times 3. Thank you, miss. 47. Okay, Allison. This one's a little bit tricky, okay? So I want you to read it to me real quick. Okay, now listen to me. I want you to highlight down here. Everybody's got to do this. Highlight down here. It's C equals, correct? So this is what I want you to do. C right now is equal to what? B squared. Is everybody hearing me? C equals B squared. There's no B, right? The answer is A. Well, what does B equal, Allison? Right, so that means wherever I see a B, I can put what? That's exactly correct. So C is equal to A cubed squared. Shh. Hold up. I'm talking to Allison. No. Now, what's the rule? So the answer is? Yes, thank you, girl. Very good. Very important. Very important problem. Very important. Looks hard. Very simple. Most people do not know how to do that. What?
Where did you get
It's pay attention. You with me? I'm highlighting something. B squared. I'm squaring B. So I'm squaring A cubed. You see it now, right? It's tricky. Very tricky. Okay. 48. Yes, ma'am. Right. Look at you. Good job. 12x to the 13th. Very nice. Okay, Kate. 49. Come on, girl. Now, when you did that on your calculator, what did you get? Okay. What did you get? Oh, come on, girl. Look up there on the board. Come on now. I'm asking you this question. This to the 4th power. Now, listen to me. Right here. Then we're going to do it on the calculator. -2 times -2 times -2 times -2. Is the answer going to be positive or negative? Very good. The answer is going to be positive. If you just typed in -2 to the 4th, it's going to say -16. You must put it in parentheses. They're hoping you do, because you'll get the wrong answer if you don't put it in parentheses. So I know my answer is positive, so I know it's not what? C, B, or A. That's what I'm expecting you to do. I'm trying to teach you now how to take a standardized test better. Now, power to power, what's the rule? So what's my answer? Is it D or E? E. Thank you, girl. You good on that now, right? All right. Very nice. Okay, 50. Miss Bragdon, I want you to tell me what this one is first, kiddo. Tell me what this is. Good job. And then? Good. Okay, now I'm going to have Vivian tell me what the next one is. Tell me what this one is. Good. And then I'm going to have...
Okay. So then,
No. 9 times 8. Come on.
that's 72.
Now, look at what's the answer?
70.
No.
It's just J.
It's just J.
Yeah.
Is everybody good on this, right? All right, guys, very, very good job. All you have to do is those last 5 questions and work on IXL if you haven't finished that up. All right, I'm thinking about it, bumping it up and give you a little bit of extra credit if you want. All right, to go to 90, I might give you a little bit of extra credit. But right now, finish those problems up. Very good day. All right, practice the rules.
Thank you.